Okay, great. What I want to do this afternoon is just give you all an opportunity to visit with our chair and our vice chair of Senate Finance. But I want to start off, when we started out in January, we got a surprise when the comptroller cut our revenue estimate by $9 billion. That's a lot of money. But by tightening our belt, by the use of some of the stimulus dollars, I think our conferees, I think the House, the Senate have come together. We've got a good bill in Senate Bill 1, and we've been able to pull together and write a budget that, excluding the stimulus dollars, has a growth per year of only 2.5%. And that's it. I'm just commenting on that at a time when Texans all around our state are having to tighten their belt. We're doing the same thing. We're providing essential services. We're putting more money into public education. We're providing substantially more money into higher education. And yes, we're funding $2 billion of general obligation bonds for TxDOT, $2.9 billion of Prop 14 bonds. We're providing their budget, and we're cutting the diversions on Fund 6 by some $400 million.
Proud of the budget. It is balanced. I think we used the stimulus money about as wisely as we possibly could, and I think as we go forward, I think the state of Texas is going to be in good shape with this budget, and we hope that our economy will begin to recover, and the kind of fiscal constraints that we are operating under now will loosen.
I have to tell you that sometimes I felt like I was in a house arrest. Couldn't get out and spend that time in the Kool-Aid room, going through the numbers, crunching the numbers, and the LBB did a great job. In this budget, it's a very good budget, very hard to make sure that we took care of the basics. We increased funding for human health. We increased funding for public education, for higher education. We took care of the highway system and the transportation needs that we have in the state of Texas. And yet, we came during the revenue projections by the Comptroller's Office, and I'm very proud to work with the House members. All the process, it's really a process. We disagreed, we talked, we discussed, and we debated. But at the end of the day, we came out with a budget that will take care of the needs of the state of Texas.
So when are we expecting the budget to come up?
We'll vote on it Tuesday in full conference committee, and then it'll come to the floor. I can't remember if the layout really is 24 or 48 hours. We'll get it, probably be able to do it by Thursday of next week.
So are there any big differences between what you walked in with and what you're walking out with at this point?
Has a little bit more money added to it. But other than that, it's basically, there's a little bit of differences. But
David Dewhurst earlier was talking about there's a lot more money for accountability and inspections and actually giving watchdogs a bit more teeth. I mean, that feels like a policy difference.
Probably so. We probably came out with a bill that, especially with some of our regulatory agencies, that we gave a little bit more money to the regulatory agencies for that.